just the person I was looking for. The Season 9 Blu-ray has just come out. I did an unboxing of it, which you can watch there, but today we're going to take a look at the contents on the inside, what's new, what's been added, to see if this Blu-ray is worth all the hype. Today on the Doctor Who Guide. The best box set that you can buy for Doctor Who. If you want to see my unboxing of this, you can check out the video that's linked up above. For close to 2.5–3 hours last night, I watched the bonus features on this set, and for another 3 hours this morning, probably another 2.5 hours I spent watching more bonus features. I actually watched Castrovalva as well, and I have barely scratched the surface of what this set has to offer. So my verdict on this set, in short, is if you want the best quality of Doctor Who episodes that we can get, the exclusive bonus features save room on the shelf, you should get this set. In the US, we have a bunch of DVDs that are sadly rare. This includes things like Earthshock and Time Flight, and the New Beginnings box set. For me, $55, that's what Earthshock costs alone, so the set is definitely worth it in the US. I honestly think there are so many things that make this box set worthwhile that even if you are in the UK where the DVDs are readily available and cheaper, you should still consider getting this Blu-ray box set. So once again, the menu for this set is similar very much to the Season 12 menu. One thing that you get with the menu, again, is a beautifully computer-generated model of the 5th Doctor's console, and you get panning shots of the TARDIS console and different buttons and knobs. There's like a TV screen that pops up out of the scanner, and you get to see that pop up, and so you get the nice TARDIS hum, and you have that as your menu. Of course, everything is laid out on that one screen. There are so many bonus features, and as fans we're tempted to go, but wait, are all of the DVD bonus features on the new Blu-ray box set? The answer is probably, but we won't know until the entire range comes out, because with the Season 12 box set there were a couple bonus features that weren't on it that are on the DVDs, and it's highly suspected that those have just been moved to other box sets where they would make more sense. From the DVDs I looked at, it did seem like they had included all of the bonus features. Now, the most exciting thing about this set are, of course, the new bonus features. A couple new things. CGI new effects for Castrovalva. Now, Castrovalva is a story that didn't really need a lot of updated effects, but the effects that were in this story were in desperate need of updating. Certain things like seeing the TARDIS flying into Event 1, you got to see some cool effects there, and you get to see some cool ray effects. The way that they integrated them was nice, it was subtle, and it does bring a new feel to this story, but it's not like a crazy super improvement because there wasn't a lot to improve there. You've got immersive 5.1 surround sound mixes for Kinda and Earthshock, so I'm certain, especially if you have a nice speaker setup for your TV, that's an added bonus for sure. There's an extended version of Black Orchid Part 1. I didn't get to watch that, but that's pretty cool. The Behind the Sofa, which is when they have the Doctor and the companions, they react to the episode. And probably I would say about one episode's worth of highlights for an entire story. So in this box set we had Peter Davison and Janet Fielding, Matthew Waterhouse and Sarah Sutton, and they all watched together and reacted, and it's amazing. Tegan brought her a TV watching blanket so she can hide behind it whenever she's embarrassed. It's so funny. And then of course they had Mark Strickson and Sophie Aldred reacting to the episodes as well. Seemed a bit strange at first to me. I mean, Sophie Aldred, Ace, is a 7th Doctor companion, and while Mark Strickson as Turlough is a 5th Doctor companion, he wasn't in this season at all. But having another pair of actors reacting made it a cooler experience because you have two sort of commentaries that could be picked from and edited together. They really show how, in my opinion, Doctor Who is best watched. The episodes are watched with friends and with a good sense of humor. Peter, Janet, and Sarah all agreed that they liked the parts of the episode very much that they weren't in, which was funny. But they all also agreed that Matthew Waterhouse loved all of the scenes that he appeared in, and he's going on about how, like, ooh, who's that handsome and intelligent fellow on the screen right now? And it's just so fun to watch them. There's Peter Davison in Conversation, where Matthew Sweet, who interviewed Tom Baker in the Season 12 Blu-ray box set, he talks to Peter Davison, and they talk a lot about Peter Davison's choices in how he acted as the Doctor, his experience of becoming the Doctor, and sort of where he was in his life when he became the Doctor. They talk about Peter Davison's mother and father and how they felt about him being the Doctor, and some about Peter Davison's music career, and they get into a lot of stuff that always relates to Doctor Who, but just a really fascinating look and interview. But by far the best thing about this set that I think really makes it so worthwhile, it's the new making of documentaries. You get them for Castrovalva, Forward to Doomsday, Black Orchid, Earthshock, and Timeflight. Now, the ones for Forward to Doomsday and Earthshock are the more typical interview style documentaries. They're very good, but the other three do something that I think is really, really clever. What they do is they actually go on location. It's like they went to the house that and cricket field that Black Orchid was filmed at. Like, they brought back the original TARDIS prop. For Timeflight, they went to an actual Concorde airplane, and they film in this hangar, and they have really cool like title introduction sequences. So I saw the beginning of Timeflight, I saw all of Black Orchid, and that was so good. Oh, you are in for a treat. Oh, Peter Davison talks about how he's incredibly proud of his cricket shot, and then they take him to the cricket field again, and it's just incredible. Peter Davison, Janet Fielding, Matthew Waterhouse, and Sarah Sutton all being interviewed, not by Matthew Sweet, who did the Peter Davison interview, but by Mark Strickson. And the way that they're interviewed is a lot more fun and engaging, I think, than the typical documentary interview. Having a friend interview them really gets them in a nice state of mind. Mark Strickson does a great job of really studying up for these interviews and asking them questions, and they have a fun time, and it's really great. They like make fun of each other, and all the time they're moving about to different locations. The Visitation does have a making of documentary that's done in a similar style to Castrovalva and Black Orchid, and that was filmed in 2012 and also hosted by Mark Strickson, and it had everybody but Matthew Waterhouse. So now they had like a fade into the 2018 Black Orchid making of documentary where they did have Matthew Waterhouse and Mark Strickson back. The 8th disc has the Peter Davison in Conversation interview, an audio archive, the Mara Tales and Tegan Tales DVD trailers, studio clocks, something called Take Two, the Panopticon archive. There's the Jovanka Airlines promotional trailer that they did for this. And then there's Time Crash, which I love that they included it on it. You get like to see David Tennant and Peter Davison doing that brilliant little mini-sode. If you want to see my unboxing of this, you can check out the video that's linked up above. If you want to see more videos about Blu-ray news, any Blu-ray unboxings that I do in the future, you can check out the playlist that's on the screen right now and subscribe for future updates. I'm going to do a two-handed wave. Bye!